rising above the noise. Genesis 6:1-7. In a world that's constantly shifting, where distractions and chaos fill the air, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. We live in a time where the noise around us can drown out everything else. Our values, our goals, and even our purpose. Genesis 6 tells a story of a world that had lost its way. People were consumed by their own desires. The Bible in Genesis 6:5 says, "The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. God saw the violence, the greed, and the selfishness. And it broke his heart. He was deeply troubled." But in the middle of all this chaos, there was one man, Noah, who was different. One person who chose to live by God's standards. Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. Genesis 6:8. Noah's life challenges us. Even when the world is falling apart, we can choose to live differently. It's not easy to stand up for what's right when everyone else is doing what feels good in the moment. But Noah shows us that it's possible, and that it matters. Noah wasn't perfect. He didn't have all the answers. But he trusted God. That trust led him to do something extraordinary. He built an ark in the middle of a world that didn't understand. It wasn't just about saving himself. It was about trusting God's plan, even when the world seemed lost. You might feel like just one person in a world full of noise. But remember, Noah's faith made all the difference. You have the power to be that light. To stand up for what's right, even when it feels like no one else is. Your choices, your values, your faith matter. God's heart is always full of grace. In Noah's time, the world was filled with corruption. But God offered a chance for salvation. He still offers that same grace today. No matter how broken the world may seem, you can choose to rise above. You can choose to walk with God. And in doing so, you can change the world around you. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to help us spread the word.